Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, please do go ahead and hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team is off up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages. Okay, if you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Okay, also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, please do not be afraid to go ahead and hit me up. dftarottea at PayPal or Cash App, okay, is where you can make a little offering, okay? Help your girl get a little piece of cheese or a book. You know, that's my little stuff I love right there. Also, if you have a little tea you want to share or a little update, go ahead and hit me up at dfteabox at gmail.com. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. We're just going to freestyle and see what's going on in the collective today. Okay, first things first, we want to find out, you know, what's tea out there? What's tea? What's going on? You know, who out there needs a word? Okay, so we're about to just go ahead and look into this full-fledged, okay? So we see the death card energy coming through right out the gates with temperance. Okay. And here on the other side, okay, we are seeing the moon, okay, and the lovers. Moon River, okay. Y'all, hold on. So what's the issue between these two? Because we have a masculine energy here. Hold on, what's going on? We see the Tower. We see the Empress, and we see the World. Something is going on in this relationship. This is definitely a relationship situation, a circumstance. We want to clarify this masculine, the Death and Temperance card. We want to clarify this energy. Spirit seeking clarity for this energy. The High Priestess. There's been some type of transition that's going on with this masculine here. And now he's just trying to balance things out. But the thing of it is that he has a secret. Okay? There's something going on with him beneath the surface. Okay? There's something going on with him beneath the surface. But psychically speaking, this feminine over here, she recognizes what's going on. There is something going on here. She recognizes what's going on. This is what's causing the confusion. The Tower. There's been a blow up, a blowout. Something has gone on in this relationship that has manifested it to a completion. Okay? And it starts with this masculine here and what he has going on. It definitely starts with him and what he has going on. Okay? There's been a transformation, a transition that has happened in this man where he has suddenly started trying to be secretive. However, yeah, you definitely know this secret. Whatever this is that he is hiding, okay? We're going to have to go ahead and hide that card. How about that? Whatever this is that he is hiding, this man ran away from a confrontation because he has this secret. He ran away from this confrontation because he has this secret. Yeah. So what is this secret? Because he got out the way. This is somebody that ran. They ran because they were being confronted. You brought their shit out into the open and this person ran. Okay? They took off because they were being seen for who they really were and what they are really about. And they knew they were being seen for what they really are, who they really are, and what they're about. They were being seen straight through. This caused you a great deal of hurt because you feel like, oh my God, the accusations were true. Whatever was said was true. You knew it when this man ran from the confrontation. What is the secret, Spirit? What is going on? It's definitely a goings on. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups. I knew that's what it was. I knew that's what it was, y'all. Listen, this man, he had a baby that he wasn't telling you about. And I just felt that right out the gate. This man had a baby Okay, and we see this troll card just fell off the deck, okay? This man is still sitting back watching you, okay? And he's feeling some kind of way. Honestly, this man feels like this baby was a karmic. We even see that with this troll. This man has gone out here in the streets or in the club or something like that, and he has made a baby, okay? Somebody has had a baby outside of their relationship, or they have had a baby during, they had a baby during the break of a relationship. This person had what they consider to be a karmic child, a karmic feminine, a karmic outside relationship, a karmic break relationship. When you two were on some type of break, this man got out here and got involved with someone and ended up with a baby. He feels like he is now stuck to the Queen of Swords. And this woman that he is stuck to, though she is sophisticated, she is very clever and savvy. She did this to him on purpose. Somebody roped this man up, and got him caught up. And now this man has a baby outside of the relationship that he was not speaking to you about. When you found out about this, you knew what was going on. You knew he had been in a situation where he had been involved with someone else. And it came out in the open, and you were hurt because you knew you had been lovers. You and this man, you felt were really on your way to something, like y'all really were there. Y'all were already in a deep relationship. And now you found out he's been hiding a baby. This man made a baby outside of the relationship. We see the Tower, the Empress, the World, okay? Listen, it was at this point that things pretty much fell apart, because we saw here on this Chariot card, there is no pulling back. I mean, this man has made an outside child. This is not the type of thing that he can just go pull himself back from. It's very much giving a what is done type of vibe. Why is the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck? Okay, so there was betrayal energy that happened in this relationship. Okay, how do you get out of that? This man actually had a baby outside of the relationship, and what he was attempting to do was come back in the relationship and not talk about it. Okay, but things have changed. We saw that with the Death card. Things have changed. This man kind of had 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the relationship. We saw with the Temperance card energy. Y'all, excuse me, why? This man was in a bad situation. And he was trying to come back and act like his normal self. But you knew the secret all the time. Okay? As far as reactions to this man's nonsense, we see the Six of Swords, we see the Hangman, we see the Nine of Wands, and we see the Six of Wands. Okay? You move into a position of like, so this puts our relationship completely on hold. I'm hurt. I feel like I lost the battle and did not win the war. And I'm really just like, the only thing I can do to protect myself, the only thing I can do to make it clear that I'm not with the shenanigans, the only thing I can do to hold on to my self-respect and dignity is to walk the hell on. Okay? This man knows this. Okay? This is the point where the relationship blew up. This is where we see this Tower card energy, okay? This is where we see things come to completion. We see the Devil card energy here again. Just like this woman has attached herself, Queen of Swords, the Devil, she has attached herself to this man with this karmic birth, okay? This baby also may be a sick child and may need even more care, okay, than what you could possibly imagine. This woman has really hemmed up this man's life. You're like, well, other than walk out, you know, what exactly is it you think I can do? What can I do but walk out? Okay, so we see the Tower, the Empress, the World, the Devil. Just like this man, this woman has tethered herself to this man with this child, this sick child. This man is going to try to tether himself to you by the heartstrings, okay? Look at this here. This man is not going to just sit by and let you out of his life. Just so y'all know how much I love Frida Kahlo. This is a Frida Kahlo deck. This is my little Frida Kahlo jewelry box. Okay, just gonna share that with y'all for a little minute. But this man is not going to just go away, okay? Please understand. This man is not going to just go away. He is going to try to tether himself to you because, truthfully, his heart is broken that you are cutting yourself off from him. His heart is broken because he knows that the part of you that he broke is a part of you that he's not going to be able to repair. Okay, so this is something that he's really going to have to deal with and that he's really going to have to accept, which is the fact that, hey, you know, I fucked up, okay, in a very major way. He has placed you in a situation where you're just not really going to be able to forgive. It's just not the type of thing that is possible in a situation like this, okay? So Spirit, tell me what is next, because this thing has come to completion and you are cutting yourself free. But just as you are cutting yourself free, this man is like, You're not finna cut yourself free, okay? He's on that type of time. Five of Swords fell out the deck again. This is the second time we've seen the Five of Swords in this reading in the exact same deck. I don't think at this point it matters what he wants to do. It just is what it is, okay? You know, this karmic situation that this man literally went out and built for himself is not something that you're going to be able to accept. So we see the High Priestess coming through again with the Hierophant. This man is going to try to leverage this secret in your life by saying, hey, okay, I messed up. I got involved in some shit. It was some stuff going on outside the relationship. I did betray you. That's a fact. However, maybe we can talk about putting things back together. Maybe we can get together. Come on, you know. Remember me, girl? Okay, he's going to try to get you into ride or die mode. Okay, we see that with the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. This man is going to come back and try to make you the whole, you know, let's ride or die together. He is going to make an offering to you and say, look, you can have half of everything I have, but I want to keep in mind, or I want you to keep in mind, this woman is finna eat up so much of this man's money. I'm telling you right now, with bills, with demands, with child support, with energy put into this child because this child is sickly. This child may have been premature. Okay. This child might have actually been born with fetal alcohol syndrome. And he really didn't know much about this woman. Okay. This woman was not a great, she wasn't a good womb energy is what I'm hearing. This wasn't the type of woman that you could really trust to make sure an infant got here. Okay, this woman was engaging in things that she had no business. So he is going, I'm hearing pills. I'm hearing pills. This is somebody that was taking pills, party drugs, synthetics, and things like that. And it has had an effect on this child. So understand, this man suffered the karma for what he did to you immediately. And just get that, let's go and get that out there on the table. He suffered the karma for what he did to you immediately. Okay? This is something that went all wrong. We want to send our prayers and coverings to this child who has nothing to do with any of this, who has just been born into some people's Saturday night bullshit. And it's sad. It's very sad. And this is going to eat away at so much of his energy, so much of his money, and so much of his time that he is going to lose a third of himself to this situation. However, he's promising half of himself to you. I just want to do that math for you, sis. Okay, don't get mad at me. I just want to do the math. I just want you to think about this. And so he's going to come to you and say, come on, what about it? Me and you ride or die? Just ride through this with me. Ride until the wheels fall off. You know, I'm with you. I'm down for you. This is not what I wanted. This is not how I expected things to happen. But remember, we also pull up that Chariot card energy surrounding this, which makes it clear that this situation does have a great deal of momentum behind it. So it can indeed be extremely hectic for him. It has a lot of gas behind it. This is a very serious situation he's placed himself in. Who in hell is this karmic? Who is this? Who is this? What is this energy? Okay, you know, we're just gonna go here. Strength. Okay. The Hermit. This woman may be a professional woman, the Hangman. This woman is giving me a vibe. This is a professional energy. This ain't this is you know, this raunchy situation. This is a very professional woman. I'm thinking professional like a cosmetologist or a esthetician. You know, she's a beauty professional. Is the energy that I'm getting. She may have her own practice. She spends a lot of time alone. She is not somebody that has a lot of men in her life, primarily because of the drugs. Okay, she's got this little closet party girl thing going on. Okay, and she's somebody that's in a depression. She's somebody that is kind of dead inside. Legit, I'm getting it. Okay, she's more of a thinker. This is more mental for her. She's just going to hem this man up. Okay, he was out here cheating, lying, or on a break with you where he was going too far, and he really bumped into kind of a succubus type of energy out here in these streets, and she has literally sucked the soul from him. I get the feeling that this lady is extremely attractive. When I just pulled the star, this is a very attractive woman. Okay, she turns heads. It's a very nice looking woman. She does seem to be in the beauty trade or something along them lines. She may also be in wine, like a bartender, somewhere where she is high profile, and her looks and her conversation are playing a big part of it. And that is how she got him involved in her, is really her looks and her conversation. He really did not know this woman. He really got kind of had and played by this particular woman, okay? This is somebody that was extremely seductive, very empty inside, and he is experiencing, y'all, kind of her wrath. This is a cold and angry feminine energy, and she's really kind of ruining his life, but it's not even purposeful. This is the type of energy she is, okay? She's a succubus. She is like a man eater. She's no good. You can find there are other people that have had bad experiences with her. It's not personal. Okay. We got a J that just fell out here. This charm, J. Okay. This woman's name may begin with a J. I'm actually hearing that may be her nickname. Does she have a nickname? Jackie could be a nickname. It could be Juicy, an actual nickname. Okay. Her name could be like Janique or Janet or Janice or something to that effect, okay? All scripture is God-breathed and is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness. This is 2 Timothy 3:16. You really want to rebuke the negative energy, because I'm seeing somebody, you had a shock, you had a jolt, you had a hit, you had something that sent tremors all through your body when you realized that this was a reality. You really want to pray, okay, and rebuke, okay, all of those energies, and pray for correction over your life and to maintain your righteousness, because this man has gotten himself tangled up in something that has no righteousness to it at all. Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous, okay, Psalm 27:14. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic, Psalm 29:4. Okay. The Queen of Swords comes through to us again, okay? Remember, we got her right over here as well. The Queen of Swords comes through to visit us again. The Queen of Swords here is literally staring at this man. This man may be a King of Swords energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. She is literally sitting there staring at this man, obsessed with him. Pretending to be a Queen of Cups, though. She is a Queen of Swords. She portrayed herself as a Queen of Cups. She portrayed herself as I'm turning these over because of the images on them and YouTube be tripping. She portrays herself to him as a Queen of Cups, as someone that is loving and sweet and relatively innocent, not much of a thinker. This man thought that he had found some bimbo. He was in very sexist, misogynistic energy, and he thought that he was going to just get him a little booty ass repeatedly. This was not a one-time thing during this break. I'm going to tell you, a lot of this break situation had to do with the fact that he was not with you and you were no longer there as he didn't have his study sexual partner. Okay, so in his mind, he had picked up a little thotty-yotty, a little bussy baby, a little something he could do on the side. And this woman was a whole live viper. Okay, and he did get his life ruined by her. We see strength again. Okay, don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. And this is his karma. Okay, this is his karma because he allowed her energy into his life. And as you can see here with this strength card here, with this strength card here, don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. And weed and thistle is what this woman is. Okay, that's what she is. That's what she represents. She is a problem for this man. She's going to be a weed and a thistle. She is going to come in and very much weeds, cause problems for his crops and the things that were already in his life, things that he already grew and put life into, i.e. his relationship with you, okay? It's going to come to ruin. We see here on this Lover's card a third-party situation. This man has created a third-party situation, and I'm going to let you know right now, in a desperate move and a desperate act, this man may try to tell you that he wants to move into a third party situation. This man is not going to readily let you go, and he's going to start throwing desperate opportunities towards you. You don't want to be with me? Would you marry me? No. Would you take an offering? Let's get a place. Let's get an apartment together. Let's get a house together. You don't want that? You need new tires. Do you need a car? Okay, well, let's make this a polygamous situation. You could be my first wife, and you know I have to deal with her, but you understand it? Let's just make this an all big happy family. This man is going to start resorting to very, very desperate measures. Queen of Pentacles. The more desperate this man is to get you, the more money this woman is going to require of him. She is going to start to really, really, really attempt to ruin this man's life by saying, give me your money. She's going to try to make this man feel guilty for the pregnancy because he does not want her. He's not interested in being owned by her, because that's what this situation, that's what this lady is all about. She wants to own this man. She's not about love. Remember, the Queen of Cups thing was an act. That's not even really who she is. This is a situation where she wants to now own this man. Okay, you know, I'm hearing My Heart Belongs to You by Jodeci. This is what she wanted to gain from him. His heart don't belong to her. It just doesn't. It never did. Okay, and this woman is like, okay, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make you pay now. So for every move that he makes away from her, there's going to be additional problems. We see the Knight of Wands energy here. This man and her had a very flaming sexual relationship, and she is going to try to continue to use that energy to manipulate this man and keep him in some type of partnership with her. Okay. She's going to be victorious. We see victory in some endeavor. She's going to be victorious, okay? This is womb energy here on this card. She is going to be victorious in keeping this man in an on and off, in and out sexual relationship with her. I'm actually kind of hearing that there may be another child that comes out of this situation. This man has ruined his life, okay? I know I sound like somebody's old proper grandmother in some old film. That boy has ruined his life, but listen, you hate to bang the gavel on somebody, but this man has ruined his life. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord. Psalm 19:4. I will praise God's name in song and glorify him with thanksgiving. Psalm 69:30. So what we see here is really, these revelations are revelations that you actually can be thankful for. This man is not that bright, sister. The heavens declare the glory of God. Psalm 19:1. You go before me and follow me. You place your hand of blessing on my head. Psalm 139:5. Know that you are completely covered, okay? As this man is just out here making a damn fool of himself. Great is our Lord. His understanding is infinite. Psalm 147:5. The Lord sustains the humble. Psalm 147:6. This man was not humble. This man did think that he was taking advantage of someone. Okay, he got taken advantage of. This man thought, though, just so you know, he thought he was taking advantage of someone. Okay, oh, the joys of those who trust the Lord. Psalm 40:4. I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will tell of all your marvelous works. Psalm 9:1. Let me tell you something about this. This man did not want to wait on God to repair what was going on between y'all. He did not want to rise to the occasion of the divine masculine. You guys' relationship had reached a point where he needed to rise to a level of a divine masculine. Like he needed to take it up a notch. He did not want to do that. Okay. When things got tough, this man was on the outside of your life. He found himself on the outside looking in. Okay. And he cracked, okay? He crumbled. He resorted to what he knows to resort to. We see the devil card energy here again, okay? This is the third time we've seen the devil, just so you understand. Resorting to this man's lower nature. This is what he knows to do. This is always his automatic go-to. He resorted to his lower nature. That's all he got, sister, is to resort to his lower nature. We also have seen the devil 3 times. So he has manifested this devil energy into his life. This is actually, it's almost as though the devil has manifested and is walking, talking live beside him now. Okay? He's not able to get free of this. He's kind of manifested his own hex. Okay? Because he was too insecure. Okay? To rise to the occasion of what God was calling him to. Okay? He lost balance, okay? This man is now in a position where he basically has one foot in the hell realm and the other foot in his emotions. So mental instability is very well, you could just be a few minutes away for this man, because he's made a bad decision. He's made a bad decision. And it's the type of bad decision that was based on his lower nature, his carnal nature, his desire to manipulate, his insecurities, his lies, his impatience, his inability to go to the Lord when needed, his inability to step up a notch when called. And now he has pretty much created, I'm literally hearing, he's created jail here, basically a metaphysical jail situation for himself. Move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Okay, it is important for you to keep moving forward, especially in your mind, because this man is going to try to make you feel like, again, ride or die. If you really loved me, you would stay, man. You would hold me down. He's really going to try to play like he's a prisoner, and he's asking you to hold him down from the outside, girl. Nah. You supposed to hold me down. He's really going to try don't, girl, shark, okay? Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. You also want to fall back and not get too tangled up with this man moving forward. I'm going to tell you, because he don't have enough money for the shit that this lady is about to unleash on him financially. She's going to start to eat away at his money. Y'all know how sharks circle? A lot of times people don't even know they're in the ocean, but they're there. And if they get a hold to that ass, okay, they're going to bite that ass off, okay? And she's in that type of energy with this man. Just straight like that. She's in that type of energy with this man. And she is going to start to bleed him maliciously for money, even making up illnesses that this little baby don't even have. And once she starts bleeding him, I don't believe you're going to stay in this relationship, but I'm just telling you what I see if you choose to. This man is going to start to be a problem for you and your resources, because he's going to consistently find himself digging for resources. Hey, you got a little money for this, a little money for that? No, I don't. Okay, I don't have a little money for this, little money for that. So by August, okay, you want to ask the angels to release any toxic energy that may be left over from this man and him going out here in the street making a really foolish, streetish decision. You want to make sure that you clear this energy out, okay? Ask the Lord to remove this from you by August, and ask for new light, ask for new guidance, okay? Some of y'all may be Leos, I'm hearing, okay? You want to ask for new light and new guidance, something to guide you, okay, as you move into the next season. Without this baggage, because this is traumatic, okay? Let's not be fools, and let's not be insensitive, okay? When things like this happen, it's very dramatic and problematic for those that are involved, who are emotionally invested. Okay, we see Aries, what I just say, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, you want to ask for clearing in the month of August, which could also be your birthday month, okay? Leo energy, okay? But Sagittarius, Aries, okay? You want to make sure, fire sign energies, you want to make sure you are asking for clearance for sure, because this is betrayal energy, okay? You want to get that off of you, okay? Love at first sight and proud spirit. Understand that there's always a next love around the corner. You don't have to be hung up on this. We see tuberose, dangerous pleasure. Pause. Tuberose smells so freaking good. I love tuberose. Okay, dangerous pleasure. Okay, understand that energy, that demonic presence, dangerous pleasure. So we're talking the deadly sins right now. Okay, we're talking lust, we're talking greed, deadly pleasure. These are things that create. Actually, I'm hearing this lady might still be married to someone, this other woman. Adultery, because adultery came across me as a 7 deadly sin. This lady might actually still be married to someone and he doesn't even know. This man has stepped in it. Okay, you know, sometimes, let's just be real. Something happens that breaks our heart and we are like, I hope they get everything been done to you. And that, you understand me? That man finna get that Miss Sealy. He finna be out of here wandering through the fields with a horse like Mr. Just trying to get to the mailbox with bad knees. I'm serious. Okay? Because he's going to get all of this karma back. I don't even want to say he's going to get it back. It's instant. It's instant. It's instant. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Psalm 31 and 24. Okay, I trust in the steadfast love of God forever and ever. Psalm 52:8. And I really want you to understand that, the message that we just got there, because the message that we really just got there, it is your constant faith and trust in the Lord that actually has protected you during this. Because this man's karma, I'm going to tell you, you were in a relationship with this man. And a lot of times when people are in relationships with people that hit the karmic door, or get slammed upside the ass with karma like this man has, unfortunately, a lot of times their partners also suffer that karma. It was the covering of the Lord. Understand, you was in a relationship with somebody that the minute y'all went on a break, he was served with his karma. This could have happened while you was present. It could have been something that affected your life much closer. It did not. Okay. The Lord spared you. Really understand this. The Lord did spare you. Okay. This could have happened in a much worse way. Twin flame energy you had with this masculine, and heartbreak. This went straight to heartbreak. Okay. Over a love child. Spirit, thank you, Spirit. It went straight to heartbreak behind this love child. Okay. It's just really unfortunate. Okay. This is really unfortunate. This man is just foolish. I don't know any other way to say it. It's time for you to practice self-love. Okay. Understand that this woman on the other side, this lady is working spell work on this man. She has tied him up and tangled him up. She is doing some type of domination magic on this man. He's not going to be able to free his finances from her. He's not going to be able to free his penis from her. He's not going to be able to free his head from her, but that's eventual. That will come after about 3 years. She's going to completely have control of this man's head. And I'm going to tell you, she's going to have control of the man's head because this man is going to have been so abused and so humiliated and embarrassed and sexually dominated by this woman. He's not going to be able to get out or get away from her due to shame and kind of like mental turmoil. Okay, she gets a hold of his head, not because of love, but because of anguish, because of irritation, because of her karmic shit. She's able to make this man's life so uncomfortable, running his loved ones away, drawing a wedge between him and his mom or aunt, whatever his living maternal figure that is left. It could be an older sister, even drawing a wedge there because everybody sees how damn dumb he's been, but they're not understanding this lady has worked some kind of sex magic on him. Okay? She has worked some kind of sex magic on him. Yeah, some type of spell work via wishes, via different types of magic, okay? This woman really is an awful human being, and he just had no clue. And now there's a child tangled up in this. This man, because he was out here in a bad way, you know, as far as him trying to take advantage of someone else, trying to entertain his lower frequency, trying to basically just get sex until he got his girlfriend back. His attempts to take advantage of a feminine that he thought was weak and vulnerable that he could make a fool out of. That desire to be a predator is going to be something that he's going to have to contend with. There's going to be additional. There is something, y'all, there is something descending upon this man's life at this time. Something like locusts or bees. Okay? This man's going to start drinking more as he continues to get involved with this woman. Okay? No strings attached. It created a karmic tie. This man thought he was having no strings attached sex. And it does create it did create a karmic tie for this man. But there's something coming towards this man that is not cool, okay? There's something coming towards this man that's not all that great. Okay. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Does it have something to do with this woman? We see the World The Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, the King of Cups. You know, everything that this man has known about women, okay, how he's seen women, which was really, you know, it was pretty okay, has been rocked. He's losing his faith. He has lost his faith in the feminine when things blow up for this King of Cups, okay? Things blow up for this man emotionally. This man's going to go into an emotional breakdown and an alcohol addiction. Y'all, this is some sad stuff that has come up on the board. This is some sad stuff. It's not even... See, this man is not able to deal with the repercussions of what he's going out and created for himself. Wow. I want you. This man still wants you. He still wants you as his number one. Okay? That's still what he wants. That's still what he's looking for. He's not able to accept the end of y'all's relationship because he's not able to accept that he's a damn fool. It ain't even you it's him. He can't accept what he's done. What is the actual trajectory of your relationship with this man from this point? Okay. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This man knows that his fulfillment lies with you. And he's looking at what y'all have had, okay? He's dealing with a lot of regret. 7 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords. He feels like there's nothing that he can do to get this thing back going. And that is the point where this man goes into emotional shutdown and a level of misery. Okay, you're going to hear about this misery. You're going to hear about his weakness. It may even make you weak. I'm preparing you now. You will be emotionally impacted by the news you're going to start getting about him, his emotional fallout. This woman is going to start dragging him through the mud. The emotional fallout is going to be seen. I'm hearing it's going to be seen in his physical appearance. You're going to see him around. You may even still be around him for some time because this relationship, I don't want to say the full relationship, but the breakup itself takes 3 to 4 months to really process. Y'all might have a couple of meetups, a little meet and greet talk on the phone, and you are going to start to see and hear the ramifications of this foolishness that this man has gone and gotten himself into. You are going to start to see the shift in his appearance. You are going to start to see him showing up. I'm seeing him just kind of in a wife beater with a little shirt over it. His hair, his beard is a little undone. His hair on his head is a little undone. And the thing of it is, this is not the type of man he is. You're not used to seeing him like that. I keep seeing some type of orange stain on his shirt, okay? And that's really sticking out to me because I keep getting the vibe that that's the point in it where you really say, oh, he's not well. Apparently this man is usually very clean, very neat, very coiffed. And all of a sudden he's coming out with a gumbo stain on his shirt. I shouldn't laugh. This man going through it. With a gumbo stain on his shirt. He hasn't been to the barbershop. These are all things that are going to make you feel like, okay, he's not himself. I want you to prepare yourself and shield yourself. You may even want to avoid seeing him in person because I'm telling you that because you're an empath, because you're a divine feminine, because you know this man well, because you have a lot of romantic sensitivity, we saw that with the moon and lovers coming out first, you will be prone to feeling sorry for this man, okay? 8 of Wands, you will be prone to feeling sorry for him because you're also going to notice that he's filled with weak communication. Strength in reverse with the 8 of Wands. And by weak communication, I mean, you know that this man really wants to be with you and he usually be on his little King of Wands A game, his little King of Aquarius, King of Swords, Aquarius, okay. King of Swords energy, laid back, you know, giving you a little, you know what I'm saying, you know, come on, let's go ahead and do this. His communication gets weak. His ability to defend what he's done gets weak. He's not looking like himself. He may not even be quite smelling like himself. I don't think he's going to smell, but there's a signature fragrance that he wears. He's not wearing it. You smell deodorant, okay? You're not smelling that Tom Ford. You know, you're like, wait a minute, what's up? Where's your Dolce & Gabbana or your, you know, whatever. He's not doing that. He's just kind of out in his basic attire. This is how you start to see him, and you're aware that this man is falling into mourning. 5 of Cups. He's mourning his life. He's made a mistake. He's so sorry that he's now in what he feels is a third-party situation. He turned what you guys have, that 2 of Cups that y'all had, into a spilled, failed 3 of Cups energy. He's humiliated. He feels bad. He knows that he ruined it. In fact, he basically turned this into a 3 of Cups reversed. So there's no celebration. He knows that you're going to leave. There's no partying. There's no happiness. There's nothing to expect. There's no joy left. And this man is really sitting back sulking, you know, not knowing what he can say, because he's like, at this point, he's lost all of his self-esteem. And he's saying, I wouldn't want to hang in here with me either. Though he did try to sell you on the 8 of Swords. Okay, this man knows at this point your primary goal is going to be self-protection and kind of walling yourself off from his foolishness. Okay, and this hurts him very badly, because this man still sees himself as your boyfriend and wants to be your boyfriend, and knows that because of this third-party situation, he created 4 of Cups energy on this card. Because of this 3 of Cups situation that he's created, he is now in a 4 of Cups with you. You are not going to accept his offering to move forward. It's just no way. He knows that he's taken this thing as far out into the stratosphere as it can be taken. He's ruined it. He's allowed his frivolous sexual urges to ruin this, okay? And now he is kind of descending into a dark night of the soul, okay? Over y'all's relationship, okay? The 2 of Cups with the moon. This man is going into a dark night of the soul. If there's anyone out there, I'm really thinking you may need to keep the unalive hotline as something that you may have to keep on standby, just in case you need to provide it to him at some point, because he is not going to take this well at all. 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords. Yes, once this man starts to feel that he doesn't have you there to back him up, he is going to lose focus, and we do see him potentially feeling like, you know, what do I have left, okay? Because he's lost his divine feminine, Ace of Pentacles energy. This is a real cautionary tale, how somebody out there, whether you are male or female, these karmic feminines, karmic masculines, that think they can just go out here and just do some nonsense, okay, because the relationship is on a break, or we fell off for a minute and they decide to go do something. You know, everything that you do is not going to be something that you can get out of. And this woman's energy has literally descended on this man's life like a bundle of locusts. It is eating up the crops. It is eating up the harvest. She has come in as a vicious demonic entity, okay? And she has no plans on leaving his life. Because just because they have this child together, they didn't know each other well, right? She don't have to just ruin the man's life. So that just speaks to you about what type of demonic succubus energy we're talking about. This is a vampiric energy, and she is coming to feed on him and basically use him for, what is she using him for? Okay? She's using this man for something. Okay? Queen of Cups, once again, she's pretending. Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This woman wants to look like she has a family. 8 of Cups. She wants to look like she has a decent family. Okay, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. She's trying to look like she's a divine feminine. Remember, there's somebody that's already, okay, we knew she was married. We just found that out. Apparently, her mate walked out on her. Okay, because we see the 8 of Cups behind the 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. So this woman is now trying to slow walk herself. This succubus is trying to slow walk herself to appearances. Okay, I am a divine feminine. Look at me. I'm all in my 9 of Pentacles. This is actually just a very lonely, sick energy that was trying to rebuild and get a new beginning at someone else's expense. The Tower in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Temperance card once again. This lady is not well balanced. She has 1 foot in reality and 1 foot in the hell realm. Okay, she's a very sick and unfortunate soul. Okay, what actually does occur next Okay, we're going to look future facing at this point. Y'all folks go out here and get in some stuff. Love and gaslighting. This woman is always going to be able to gaslight him and make him think he's wrong for wanting his own life because this child is sick. She's going to have a high influence over his life, okay, because of this sick child, okay? She's going to keep him triggered. He's also about to start being at risk for diabetes, high blood pressure, okay? This is, I'm telling y'all, not even to be funny or be negative. This is a very real situation. We're talking about one night of fun, okay? Whatever one night he did it with the lady, they got her pregnant. This has ruined his life, okay? He can't go backwards. He can't go forward without her because of greed, because of promiscuity, indiscretions, a lack of connection to God. People think it don't matter, don't they? They think they can live any old kind of way. Engagement, marriage. This woman is going to start trying to press him to marry her. And I'm going to tell you, he just may marry this woman because he's going to feel hopeless. This is a trick of the enemy. The enemy is come to take this man. The enemy came and claimed this man's soul via this karmic feminine energy. He is going to end up potentially feeling hopeless. We see her getting a new marriage out of this to perpetuate elegance and patience, prosperity and compassion, of which she has none. Remember, she pretends to be the Queen of Cups. This man, when he's at his lowest, when he's at that point where he may need to call the unalive hotline, he may actually move forward and marry this woman. Okay? Thinking that that's all he has left. Okay? He's thinking this is a healthy choice. What else do I have? Moth orchid communication. He doesn't see any other way to go. Okay, and he's listening to fraudulent, demonic voices in his mind, triggered. Okay, love and gaslight. This man is turning down a very dark alley, y'all. He's giving his soul over to the dark forces based on his choices, based on his willingness to fall prey to the 7 deadly sins in this sort of way. He had no covering. Anybody can fall prey to a sin because we are humans, okay? We are not perfect. We are not gods or creators of the universe. However, he had no covering, okay? This man was walking in karmic energy, okay? He did not want to level up in order to give you what you wanted. He allowed himself to slide on back down that razor blade into hell's oceans, okay? And that's where he is. Commit to everything you do to the Lord. Trust him and he will help you. Psalm 37:5. If you ever want to pass a word on to this man, this is the word to pass on to him. Psalm 37:5. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 118:29. Blessed are all who take refuge in the Lord. Psalm 2:12. This is what he needed to hear. The Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every detail of their lives. Psalm 37:23. There are so many things the Lord could have done to protect y'all's love, because protecting your love would have been... This man was at a crossroads in terms of which way he was going to go, in terms of his spiritual path, okay? His soul was being called to the Lord. Demonic forces intervened, okay? Demonic forces intervened. Dark forces intervened and took this man over, okay? Kind of took him into a quiet place. And I don't mean that to speak of peace. I'm talking about a quiet and dark space that he's just not able to get out of. This is insanity, okay? A quiet and dark space that he can't get out of. We're describing this, the spirit of insanity. And that is what descended on him like locusts, the spirit of insanity. Okay, this man is now in a place that doesn't make sense. Left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up. He is in the Antichrist playground at this particular point because of the decisions that he made. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork, Psalm 19:1. However, this is still the Lord's world. This is still the Lord's space. And if this man ever calls on God, he does have a chance for redemption, but he would have to do that. Stop this continuing to live a storyline that was created based on 150% deceit, child. Okay, God box. What? He's going to have to call on God. He's going to have to reach out to God, pray to God, and send his concerns and things to God. Okay? Y'all, this man is in the hell realm now, for real. With that energy there. Demonic is all outdoors. Gallantry, grant me a single smile. He may find himself being taunted by demonic energies in the forms of friends, relatives, okay, who just feel like, you know, you a damn dummy and they're not being very kind about it. So What is the future, okay, that you need to know about in relationship to this situation? That understand, this is a picture of what you've escaped, because understand this a lot of times, okay? Sometimes we have an alternate timeline. You know, you may see the woman that married the man you thought you were supposed to marry, and you look at their life and you're just like, I'm so glad I didn't marry dude, okay? This is one of those things. This, had you chosen, okay, this is an alternate timeline situation. Had you chosen this man, you see that he's not able to rise above his indiscretions. And you would have found yourself suffering his karma right alongside him, okay? There's no way around it. Two of Cups falls out the deck. And you didn't want that. You didn't want to end up suffering alongside him his karma, okay? What do you need to know about the future, okay? We see the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Temperance once again with the Eight of Wands. Understand that as you move forward in your life, okay, we see the church bells ring, y'all. Y'all know when the judgment card comes through the building, okay? As you move forward in your life, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, you're going to run into someone special, and this person is going to treat you well. They will treat you in princess energy. Around this time, this man is going to come back. He is not going to be the person that you remember. He is going to have 1 foot in and 1 foot out of that hell realm, 1 foot in and 1 foot out of that dark insanity, that quiet place. He is not going to be who you remembered at all. He's going to come talking to you, still trying to be your boyfriend, okay? Because in this karmic situation that he's found himself, because you have to understand, you were his last opportunity, he feels, because he's in a dark space, to be anything but who he became after this woman ravished him, okay? This woman is leaving him. I don't even think she's going to stay more than 4 to 8 years of his life. At some point, this man does come charging back towards you. You know, in this karma, still kind of begging, because he's got all this weight on his back. 10 of Wands, okay? How does that go? You're moving on into a really good season. I'm seeing like a bluish, purplish color. Like things are about to get very warm and romantic for you. Your mysteriousness, there's a femininity to you that's mysterious. That's why we saw the moon energy is about to attract someone who is in a King of Pentacles energy. So this person may be a Taurus, or you may meet them Taurus season 2025. You are about to attract someone else. They are coming towards you. As this masculine is, he's just struggling. The next time you see him, he will be in deep heartbreak energy. Look at this. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords. This man is going to go down to nothing. Some issues of his mental stability, or maybe his emotional stability is a better way to say. No money really in his pocket, sneaking around, trying to sneak back to you, call you back. He doesn't know what else to do. The time for you two has closed. Remember, we saw the World card completion very early on back here in these cards here. The time for y'all to have been in a relationship has come. The portal of that is closing now. This man made the wrong choice. It's just flat out. He chose the darkness, okay? And he is going to have to go into that space. As his portal, the portal to you, to the divine feminine, is closing, this man is going to be realizing this, and he does try to come back. I'm getting a vibe, y'all. Y'all remember in the 5 heartbeats? This is exactly the moment I'm describing in the 5 heartbeats, where Eddie Kane tried to come back to the gate and see the heartbeats after they had put Flash all up in there and had put out that little song where, you know, remember JT was up there, what was he battling, Flash or something, singing to the brows with them little tight pink pants on, when they was in the 80s and Duck was playing that keyboard that was also like a guitar, and they was out there doing their thing and Duck had the sock stuck in his pants. Y'all remember after that when Eddie Kane came up there to the gate, Duck, and came in there, nights like this, with raindrops would fall. And you know what had happened there? Y'all slept on it. Y'all know what had happened there? The portal had closed. And he was stuck back where he made that bad decision. He was stuck back in that dimension. He was stuck back in the 60s, wearing their 60s outfits. The portal for that version of Eddie Kane Jr., that portal for him to enter into the heartbeats in that way had closed. If you pay attention, he never entered into the heartbeats again that way. Next time we saw him, and he was with Baby Doll. I feel like going. Y'all remember that? Next time we seen him, he was a Christian, and he was in there singing and talking about how Baby Doll wasn't giving him no ass. And that's the next time we seen Eddie Kane. So once that portal had changed, had closed, once the portal closed, you can't go back to that. Even if you still work that job, even if you still see those people, even if you still see that person, it's people stay in relationships, okay? There's the years before Big Mama cheated on Pop Pop, and he called her, and then it's the marriage that they had after Pop Pop might have slapped Big Mama ass off the stairs, and then it just went for bad, and then they had to repair their relationship from that point. Yeah, they still together, but it ain't the same. Portals close, okay? Things change, people change. It's just facts. The portal has closed. Now, this man can come back like Eddie Kane, scratching at the gate. You're not going to be in that same space. You are going to move into what we saw, a very warm, a very divine, a very inviting energy. You are portaling into a next wave, a next space. And once that portal, you're in this realm and he's in that one. Once you guys are in two different realms, you are going to encounter this man again. I'm actually getting that energy too off of this Two of Cups card, ironically enough, because what people don't catch a lot of times is you got the catechist. I could be saying it wrong. So what? You got the catechist energy on this card as well that is over the two people on the Two of Cups, which we can equate to Hermes. And Hermes is a trickster god. Hermes is very quick, very fast, a good thinker, a fast thinker, a lightning thinker, one that has a lot of speed, one that knows how to get it done, comes up with ideas fast, very inventive, but very tricky, very quick, plays tricks, usually is good at them, very clever energy, is also on the Two of Cups. So understand there is always the probability that a love on a Two of Cups card could happen very quickly. In Hermes energy, okay, Jupiter, all of that on that card, those things could happen fast. In fact, it could happen 3 times as fast as it's supposed to. Or it could be something tricky, something funny, some gossip. You don't always know where Hermes is going to come from. Okay, Mercury is going to come from, but we do see the energy of inventiveness and quickness, possibly quite cleverness, possibly trickiness, that's always governing relationships on this card. So in this particular instance, even though there is still a connection there has been a shift, there has been a swift shift, and things have gone into a different direction, okay? Period. Okay, I'm really getting a lot of Eddie Kane Jr. off of this man, y'all. I'm dead ass, okay? His life is going to go into kind of a tragic direction, just like Eddie's did. However, we also saw with Eddie that, and we saw this energy for him as well. When he called on God, God quickly swept in and redeemed him. Girl, I don't know if you can sing, okay? I feel like going. Can you give us some of what Baby Doll gave us? I love joy. If you can. Maybe you can reconnect with this man down the line, because y'all know Baby Doll was giving it to us. Okay? So maybe you can reconnect with him down the line if you can get that wig and that pink lipstick on. But in the meantime, this man would have to cry out to God for his own redemption. Coming back to you is not going to do it. However, him coming back to you is kind of a point of him thinking that maybe coming back to you could potentially give him some redemption. He has no redemption with you. Just make it plain. He has no redemption with you. He has to call out on God for himself. He thinks that your comfort could help him. Aquarius energy comes through once again. This man is still going to hold on to hope that he can make an offering to you that will make this third party situation one that you will start over again in. Now, and that's in the future. Now, I want you to understand something. This man is going to kind of be watching you in a stalkerish way, but he is not harmful. This is a sad spirit. That is where he ends up. Okay, he becomes quite a sad spirit. And it's kind of watching you from the other side of a rainy window. That's literally what I see. So if anything, you may do well to always be a friend that will answer the phone for this man. And even if it's just to give him a kind word or just keep steering him towards God, steering him towards spirit. He does not mean you any harm. He really regrets with all of his heart and soul that he just made some really ungodly decisions, okay? 3 of Wands and the Chariot with the 4 of Cups. And he knows there is absolutely no coming back your way because, again, you have to capture things when they're there. Sometimes God only gives us one opportunity to grab a hold to something. Okay, you know, it's just like you might think of some people had an opportunity to get a scholarship or something in high school. If you didn't take that opportunity, then, I mean, you're only in high school when you're there. You're 40 years old. You can't go back and grab your high school scholarship. So we know that sometimes life presents that you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, okay? Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Okay, and this man knows that with you, with that circumstance, he missed a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and allowed himself to really be bewitched by a sickie, okay? A really bad energy got a hold to him, okay? So he knows that that romance that he had with you, that warm moon that we saw back there that's also shrouded in a blue, I told you, a bluish purple hue, that really warm moon energy, that mystery, that femininity that comes with you. This woman has none of it. We see cold moon. He doesn't get any of that with her. And all he kind of is shrouded in is memories of you. We see with camera. Okay. Graciousness and benevolence. So it would be well, okay, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. That is one of the morals of an Aesop fable. That's written on this card. It would be, and Spirit is calling on you to do this, to continue to address this man with kindness. And you're doing this as an agent of the light, as a light worker, as a goddess. This is not about being in a romantic relationship. But over the years, when you see this man, to greet him with a smile and to pray for his covering is kind of what Spirit is calling you to do. This man is not a bad man. Okay? He's going to have to find power over difficulty in this. Okay? Kali, the mother of the universe. This is dark feminine energy. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. This is what you stepped into. You knew that this relationship could no longer serve you, and you did let it go. And he's going to have to respect that, okay? He's going to have to respect that. He's going to have to find power over this challenge in his life. But this man is kind of weak, okay? That's how he ended up in this mess. Couldn't keep it in his drawers. Okay, Marguerite Perret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine and I am nothing except love, okay? So when encountering this man, be love. Be formless, okay? Don't take a hard stance towards him. Hold your vision, okay? Don't let go of who you are, but it would pay to be kind to this gentleman moving forward. Okay, know that you're very close to achieving your goal. Remember, you have new love coming. A new start is coming. This man, you know, the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. That is what this experience has done for you, because God gets the glory. We can't really say the same for him because he wasn't reaching out to God properly. And God was reaching out to him through you. And he just didn't. I'm seeing, like, you know, those rungs, like when you climb, you know, kids be on those rungs, swinging from rung to rung. When it was time for him to swing to the other rung, he missed. He just missed, okay? I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. This is what was to happen, okay? Keep that in mind. There is no accident here. This is what was supposed to happen, okay? And in the near future, okay, for you, there would just be segment energy, okay? More changing, more healing. You know, and wish this man covering and prayer, because also keep in mind, remember, aside from this woman who is just no good, there is a sick child in this, okay? And this is not this child's fault in any way, shape, or form. This man simply missed a red flag. You know, you meet a woman out in the street that's just willing to let you tear off out the gate every night. She letting you get a toe off. Kind of feels like a red flag to me. But you know, people out here, you know, they horny dogs and they don't think clearly, and they let the devil influence their thinking with all of that lust and the lies and all this is seductive. No, it's not. No, it's not. It was demonic. And he did end up on the receiving end of this. This woman is a legend in the hell realm for this. She just came in and took this man all the way down to the dirt. Okay, so she will get blessed for this. Blessed. You know she's not getting blessed by no God that we serve. But she will receive blessings for this, whatever that's called. Even in her ability to try to make herself look like, what are you trying to look like? An honest woman. She's always, and a lot of karmic feminines do this, they are perpetrating the divine feminine. You know, these women that are like been shacked up with a man for 100 years and they keep posting a wedding picture. You know, they had a little ceremony. They keep posting you know, perpetrating the divine feminine. You know, they are they've stolen some woman's identity. Karmic feminine has stolen some divine feminine's identity. And I just mean her swag, like her essence, and is using it to make herself look like she's something, you know, that she's not. She's going out and purchased some type of professional credential, and she's going around like she's some educated divine feminine when she really paid somebody to print her up some paperwork. You know, all these types of ways that these karmic feminines perpetuate the excellence that comes through the divine feminine excellence, okay? They go through and they perpetuate it. They want to come up and show up like they're the witchy wife or the dark matriarch or the divine feminine or the dark feminine or the divine goddess or any of these things that are at a whole nother level than where they are currently, because they're not calling on spirit for the correction. You know, so this woman is going to drive him pretty crazy. So, and there's going to be a lot of insane energy focused on him because of onlookers. This woman may be a different ethnicity than him, okay? Maybe not. She could just be culturally different, like she's from California and he's from Chicago or something, but she could be of a whole nother ethnicity altogether. This also helped her to kind of cloak herself where he couldn't quite see what type of character he was dealing with. So you just continue to be a bright light, continue to be a blessing, continue to be a kind word to this man. You know, again, I would imagine since they was together by the end of the movie, I guess Baby Doll always did send Eddie Kane a kind word, or maybe sent him a letter every now and again, or maybe answered the phone. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? I would imagine every now and again, Baby Doll sent her love, okay? So you may want to do that. But just know that Spirit has something for you, and that your acts of kindness towards him are more of a respect for humanity and a respect for what y'all could have had he chose God instead of choosing demonic forces, low energy forces, low self-esteem, okay? Because he just didn't think he was worth it, I'm hearing at the end of the day. So if you have enjoyed this very interesting and wow divine feminine tarot tea that we had tonight, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Like this video, like this video, like this video, okay? Go ahead, hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T-Team is up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages. Again, if you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. If you would like to go ahead and make me a little love offering and give me a little piece of that little jalapeno cheese, girl, or liver cheese. I like liver cheese. Go ahead and send, you know, a little something to dftarottea at PayPal or CASHAPP.com. I'm sorry, not CASHAPP.com, child. dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. And also, if y'all have a little tea for me, a little something you want to share, y'all, dfteabox at gmail.com. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.